Hello, everybody. Hello, Mr. Foster. Welcome aboard. Welcome, everyone. Mr. Mike, how is it going? Yes, we'll see who joins in the fight. Where are you taking off from? We're taking off from Victor Indigo Delta Papa. This is the airport code. We are taking off from in India, going over to Paro. So, real-world flight here in the simulator. So this is a real-world flight going into Paro as we fly tonight to redeem our wild approach last time into Paro, where we took the reins of Vin Diesel and Tokyo drifted it onto the runway. We're hoping for a nice, smoother landing on today's flight, but who knows what's going to happen. Who knows? So, it is a little stormy in India weather. As you can see, it's pretty hazy out here. Hopefully the weather is not too bad in Paro. I'm not sure. I haven't even seen what the weather looks like. So, rain or shine, though, we will be going in and redeeming ourselves. So, welcome aboard, everyone. Let me get Microsoft Sounds up and running here. There we go. Our baggage and everything is going on board. Let's get in. We're cold and dark, and with you, there's no telling what's going to happen. No, there is not. Anything is possible. That is for sure. Let's go ahead and we'll pause that. Let's get our aircraft powered up, shall we? Alright, external power on. Battery 1 and 2 are coming on. You'll hear the aircraft coming alive. Get some of the little pedestal or the overhead lights up. There we go. Alright, adheres 1, 2, and 3 over to nav. That looks good. We'll get our crew supply and ground control on. That all looks good here. We'll get our nav and logo lights to the on position. That's looking good. Fuel pumps will stay off for now. And we'll arm the emergency lights. No smoking signs can come on. And we'll leave the seatbelt signs off for now until we get our flight loaded. So, let's go over to our EFB here. We got our flight plan loaded in. So, going from India over to Paro, this is our flight route today. I have pinned that in chat. We're going to cruise level 37,000 feet. Weather here into Paro right now is variable at 2 knots with few clouds. So, actually not bad into Paro at the moment. Not bad at all. It is hazy here, though, in India. Winds are calm, so not bad. Shouldn't be too bad of a departure out of here as well. With that, though, let's make sure we do the number one most important thing in the fly-by-wire aircraft, and let's load our fuel. We do not want to run out of fuel. Can't believe we still did that one time where I forgot to load the fuel and we had barely enough to get to our destination. We pretty much landed on fumes. Oh boy. Alright, so we're going to update our little header here. There we go, that will pop in. And let's go to our load sheet. So we need Mr. Mike. Oh boy, Mr. Mike coming in already with the $10 bomb. Mr. Mike, I very much appreciate you, sir, and your continued support of the channel. Very much appreciate that, sir. That's putting you up to 22 on the month. Everyone, big no floaties in chat to Mr. Mike. Constantly and continuously supporting the channel. Very much appreciate you, sir. Alright, so in honor of Mr. Mike, we're going to get our fuel loaded and not forget this time. And let's get that on board now. So we need, we need 8970 on the kilograms. And we're going to go an even 9,000. Give us just a tad bit extra on the fuel. And we can go ahead and load that. So that's loaded. Everything's on the aircraft looking good. And now we can go down to our McDo and get this loaded up and ready to rock and roll. So we're going to go ATSU, AOC, and we're going to init press, and we'll request the flight data. That'll populate here. 1 hour, 55 minutes total flight time today into Paro. That's looking good. And then we're going to go back to our regular init, and we're going to request that flight data as well. I'm at gate 202 in Microsoft, Foster. 202. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to need that extra fuel. Yeah, we might need a little bit extra fuel for our go-around, too, so you never know. If we have to go around on this one, we will go around. We're going to get that good landing. Not sure what that means. DWR and preventive maintenance. All right. Alright, so that's in there. Let's align the IRS and confirm. That looks good. Let's go back to the return page here. So we are Royal Baton Air 201 today. Cost index 18, going up to flight level 370. Jose, welcome aboard. Hello from Tijuana, Mexico. Again, love your stuff, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Your kind words, sir. We are glad to have you aboard. This is our redemption into Pyro. We're going to get this down and we're going to land it good, even if we have to go around, but hopefully we won't. Winds are pretty calm, so we should be, I think we'll be alright. So, with that being said, let's go back to our ATSU menu and we'll get our aircraft loaded up here. We'll also get our weather request. We can send that off, we'll wait for that to come back. Let's go to weight and balances. And we'll send for the data. We got 147 souls on board today. Let's go ahead and start loading them up in the aircraft. So they're going to start loading. That's looking good. Once they're on board, then we'll be able to continue our weight and balances on here. But for now, let's do our departure out of India. So on today's departure, it's got us departing runway 28. Runway 28. For departure, and we're using the SP5 Hotel departure. SP5 Hotel departure. That looks good, and we'll go ahead and insert that into our departure plan here. So that would be our VNAV profile, looking good there. So everything should look good. We're going to go now to, and we'll plan our arrival into Pyro. Let me bring up those charts though real quick while we plan this. Make sure we get everything in fine detail down into Pyro. So bring up the airport chart, the approach. Make sure we get the right approach here. Let's see, we got the right approach. Missed approach. Okay, so we're going to be doing the Arnav Zulu approach, is what it should be. So we're going to go runway 15 Arnav Zulu. So runway 15 Arnav 15 Zulu will be our approach. Our star is going to be the Subs Uniform 1. Subs Uniform 1 on the star. And our transition will be the PR. Which one of these is it going to be? It's going to be the PR 888 on the transition. Yeah, I believe it should be the PR 888. There we go, that's in there. We can go and insert that. That should be looking good. We can go to the plan page though here and just double check everything. So we'll step through our flight plan here. So that's our flight plan in with our circle to land. There we go. That looks good, right into Pyro. Looking good. Alright, so that's in there. I think our
ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck,
aircraft is done being loaded.
Captain, the first officer and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard.
Let's get our fuel weights in
We're
here.
just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting
plan
for
the
final
fuel.
numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way.
There we go.
Flight attendants will be coming
Yo,
to the cabin
Captain
shortly
AB,
with a very
welcome aboard.
important safety briefing.
Yeah, the passengers sign a waiver.
Full, undivided attention
Oh boy,
as
Mike.
we do the safety operations of this
Yes,
airboat
passengers had to
aircraft.
sign a waiver
We
for us
appreciate your business on
to
board
plan
this
this flight with us
Anything we
today.
do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
But yes, passengers definitely had to sign a waiver. So we're going to do flaps 1 departure here. And we're going to do the trim up 0.3. We'll put that in there. That looks good. We got a long runway for our departure today. Mr. James, hey, welcome aboard. We got a very long runway. We're going to do a flex of 66 on the flex temp. There we go. And we're going to go B speeds 134, 135, and 139 on the takeoff. So that looks good. Someone want to give me a squawk code in chat as well. 2 streams in one day? What? Right? Yes. No, we had to get our redemption flight into Pyro that I've been talking about for a week now. No waivers on plane. I got an impeccable safety record. Marcus, hey, welcome aboard. Good day. Welcome, Mr. Mike was the first one in chat there with the squawk code, so we'll get his squawk code in here. Where'd my mouse go? Okay, what's going on? Hold on. Let's see. Anyone else loaded in yet? I know you guys should be loading in. There we go. Alright, so we're going to clear the squawk code. We'll put in 2516. We'll get that on just like that. That looks good. We can get that on reporting. Boom. That looks good. We can go back to our McDo and print out our weather. Go to ATSU, AOC, received messages. There's our METAR data. Let's print that out. Let's go print out right here in a little printer. T-Mac, hey, welcome aboard. Foster, you're in. Alright, sweet. So, you know, passengers must sign a waiver on this flight. Very dangerous flight for us. Very, very dangerous. Alright, we'll grab that. That'll get stuck right there. That looks good. So, QNH 1004. Let's get that set on here. QNH 1004 for departure. There we go. Altimeter set for that. We're going up to flight level, I said 370, correct? So let's put 37,000 in here. Okay, so 37,000 is in. That looks good. Put our restraints, go back to the arc. Our adheres have fully aligned, and that's looking good. Let's get our APU started. APU master switch. Let's get our fuel pumps on. There we go. And seatbelt signs to the on position. And we'll go ahead and fire up the APU. We'll go outside, we'll take a listen. What gate are you at, Mr. Foster? I don't see you. What's going on? Hopefully everyone is having a great weekend so far, start of the weekend. Let's get our baggage catering to go away. I'm somewhere out there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see, I can look at the live map and see, I guess. There goes the catering and the baggage. APU is firing up. Okay, yeah, I see you out there, Mr. Foster, on the other side of the airport. You're closer to our departing runway. So you'll have a little bit shorter taxi than us. Alright, APU is fired up. We're going to go inside and get APU bleed on. Now we're going to have our power unit go away. We're going to get our jetway to go away now as well. And we'll pre-plan the pushback. Hey Kim, welcome aboard. No worries, sir. You've made it. You are here. We'll pre-plan our pushback. There we go. We'll go like this. There we go. And we'll accept that.
Cockpit to ground.
Beacon lights coming on.
This is ground. Stand by.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Alright, so we got a transponder on. Everything else looks good. Make sure you guys, I'm not forgetting anything. We did put in the fuel. Do I have to pay extra for late boarding? Yeah, it's going to be $20 extra, Cam. Extra 20, please. Go straight into the captain's pocket for late boarding.
Once again, we'd like to welcome you on board.
So our fuel is on board this time. We have not forgotten the fuel. That was the first thing we did. Always remember to not forget your
the
fuel.
bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
I think Mav needs to pay the passengers for the... Oh boy. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Mr. Mike.
Okay.
Let's not
clear
get ahead
to
of
push
ourselves.
start. Please release parking brake.
Alright, we're ready for push and start. We're going to unraise the parking brake. Right there. Boom.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Alright, we're going to start engines. We're going to start engine number 1, then engine number 2. So let's go ahead and engine mode selector over to ignition. We'll start our clock and engine number 1.
Please take a moment now to locate your closest exit and remember it may be behind you. If there is a change in cabin pressure, 4 oxygen masks will drop from overhead. Firmly pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask.
We're waiting on this flight for a while now. Yes, I know. That's why I made sure we got it in today.
Oxygen will be flowing. Be sure to put your mask on first before helping others, and we'll let you know when it's no longer needed. We'll be passing through the cabin to make sure.
Hopefully all the passengers have their wheels made out today. Hopefully all of them have their wheels and got all their financials in order.
Looking to electronic cigarettes is never allowed on each flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors and access thresholds is a federal offense and could result in a fine. For your convenience, this aircraft has 3 restrooms, one in the front of the cabin and 2 in the back, and each is equipped with an instant changing table. We'll be adjusting the main cabin lights for departure. If you need, there's a reading light above your seat. You're here to make sure you have a safe and comfortable flight. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoyed this experience.
Wait, go back. My life insurance expired. Too late, James. Too late. You are sealed in. It's too late for that, sir. You're sealed in. Alright, I think we got a good engine number 2 or number 1 starts. Alright, let's go and start engine number 2. Forgot to sign the death waiver at the gate. Oh, you guys missed out then, man. You guys missed out.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Alright. Parking brake set.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Alright, aircraft is being lowered.
Ground.
Let's get
Startup
flaps
is complete. You may
2
disconnect.
set.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and
Actually,
goodbye.
flaps 2. We're only doing flaps 1. There we go. Let's arm our spoilers. Predictive wind shears coming on. That's looking good. Our brake is set to max. I think it's set to max, right? Wait, we gotta put our parking brake on. Is it on? It's on. Not letting us put our brake to max quite yet. For whatever reason. Alright, let's do our flight control check. Make sure our flight controls are working. Oop. Scoot my rudder pedals back too close. Alright, rudder right, rudder left. Pull back, pull forward, pull left, and pull right. Flight control is clear and free. It's going to be a great flight. Yes, it is. We got a great flight ahead of us. Why is that not turning on? Interesting. Alright, so let's go back here. Everything's looking good. Let's finish our engine start procedure. APU bleed, APU is off. We're going to get our taxi light on. That's looking good. Strobes to auto. Everything up top is looking good. Alright, and we'll get engine start selector back to normal. That's looking good. Still not letting us do that, but that's alright. Alright, flight directors, everything is on. We're looking good. The lights are up down there. We'll get these lights up, and we'll release the parking brake. And we're on our way. On our way. Takeoff config is normal. For whatever reason, it's not letting us set our parking brake. I just updated to the newest version, so I don't know if that has something to do with the newest version or not. But we're going to roll with it. Oops. So may have something to do with the newest update, maybe. You opened the emergency exit and jumped off the damn wing. God damn it. Where's the air marshal? Security. Grab him. Nope. The doors are locked. It can only be opened from the outside now. So you guys are screwed. You're stuck on board the entire flight. We're gonna make a left here and then a right. And this taxiway, oh hell. And this taxiway is gonna take us all the way around to the runway. Fuel is good. Fuel is good. Alright, I don't think we're forgetting anything, right? That's why the brakes won't align, or the auto brake won't turn on, but that's alright. We don't need it. Who needs brakes? We definitely don't need any brakes here on Royal Bhutan Airways. Brakes are for amateurs. Just renewed my life insurance with that new safety plan where you get a revive. You might need it. You definitely might need it. Grace, hey, welcome aboard. Grace, thank you for subscribing. Very much appreciate the support. Welcome to the Midnight Maverick family. Welcome, welcome. Hello, how we doing? Welcome aboard. Glad to have you tonight on our flight, redemption flight into Pyro. So, yep, still not going to let us. Maintenance. It's alright. Brakes themselves still work, so I think we're good. Just gonna get some taxi music on here. Quite a long taxi to go here. Very long runway. We got to taxi all the way to the end too. Weird taxiways here? Yes. Yeah, the taxiways are a little bit weird. From where you were at, you're going to have to kind of work your way. I mean, you could depart from Echo. Because I think you were over here, Foster, so you could depart right here. You don't need the full length. We're going to depart the full length, but you could depart here. It's a super long runway. But it is some weird taxiways. So yes, very much appreciate you. Gracias, Grace. Welcome aboard. Alright, so we are taxiing down here, looking good, almost to the end. We're kind of halfway down the runway now. This airport is a very, very, very big airport here in India. Very, very spread out, that is for sure. That's why we put a little extra fuel on board too, just for that reason. So, but all of our flight data is good. We'll go back to our preference takeoff page. Alrighty. Almost there. Where are you at, Foster? Have you taken off yet? I'm gonna go behind you. Oh, okay, no worries. We're almost into the runway. I'm going to try and pronounce this airport's name on the radio. I'm probably going to screw it up, but anyways, we'll try. Delay traffic Roy Bhutan 201 lining up for departure runway 28. Delay traffic. Picture, oh, how much is it off, Mike? Give me seconds. Half a second, 1 second, 2 seconds. Usually goes off by a second at first, so I'm just going to guess that for now. Alright, hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's better. Hang on 1 second. We get light on here. There we go. It's a little bit better. Alright, here we go, lining up. Let's do our cabin call. Alright, let's get the rest of our landing lights on. Alright, I see you down, Foster.
Prepare for takeoff.
Delay traffic, Royal Baton 201 taking off runway 28. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Engines are spooling up. Alright, flex takeoff set. Chrono's on. There's Mr. Foster to the right. Airspeed's alive. And V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gears coming up. Say goodbye to India, nice and hazy departure. Alright, let's go to climb power. Nice, beautiful departure here in India. If it wasn't for all the haze. Very hazy.
$2,500.
Alright, we are looking good. Graceful. Here comes the point of no return. Yes, no return. You guys are on this flight. You're on the flight for the long haul. Because we are not turning back. And our flaps. We get switched over to standard pressure. Starting our right turn here in a moment. Passing 4,500 feet. Delay traffic, Royal Bhutan 201, clear runway 28. Yes, we're looking good. Alright, we're passing 8,000 here. 8,000 here, taxi lights can come on. Alright, passing 9,000 feet here. I think we're holding under restraint. Autopilot's going to come on. Let's get... Everything else looks good. We can disarm our spoilers. That's looking good. As we are holding, it looks like 9,000 feet here until this waypoint. Max Gamer, Max Gameplay, hey, thank you for the subscribe. Welcome aboard to the Midnight Maverick family. Glad to have you on our flight tonight. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the sub, very much appreciate it. Everyone, let's get a big welcome in chat to Mr. Max Gameplay. Big no floated to you, sir. Alright, so we're holding on a restraint here. Looking good though over India. Looking bad over India here, looking pretty good. I'm gonna get some, let's get some, what kind of genre of music do you guys want? You guys want hip-hop, pop, rock, jazz, country? Infinite Aviation, hey, thanks for subscribing, very much appreciate the support. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. So a big welcome for Infinite Aviation in chat. Love the stream, keep up the good work. I appreciate your very kind words. Welcome, welcome. OG Gamer, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Very much appreciate the support. We are well on our way here on Redemption Flight into Pyro. So we're just passing the restriction now, so the plane should start to accelerate and climb now to 37,000 feet. So let's start. We can do some... do some pop music, I guess. Pop music to start with. Alright, there we go. Climbing now. We'll be passing 10,000 feet here in just a moment. We'll get our landing lights off. Alright, let's go and get all of our landing lights off. Looking good. And wing light can come off. Strobe stay on. Alright, everything's looking good. So, total flight time on today's flight is 1 hour 55 minutes over to Pyro. Currently, we are 8 minutes into flight, so we are well on our way. Eric, hey, welcome aboard. Glad to see you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Very lovely view and departure, though, out of India. I feel like it's hazy in India a lot. Is that true? Anyone know if that's the case? Because if I remember correctly, last time we departed here for Pyro, I believe it was hazy like this, too, just as much. Eric, thank you for subscribing as well. Welcome aboard to the Midnight Maverick family. Can you fly a Cessna 310? I mean, I'm sure I could fly it. I don't, full disclosure, I don't know a whole lot about general aviation planes. But I feel I have enough aviation knowledge that I could pick it up quickly and learn how to fly it. Most of my knowledge comes in the big airliners, like we're flying now, and the big jetliners. It's my bread and butter. Mr. Foster is airborne. Sweet, right behind us. Mr. Foster was brave enough to attempt this approach with us. If you guys want to fly along as well, you're more than welcome to depart from another airport along our route and catch up with us. We are on Vatsim. OG Game, alright, got to go. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you for coming aboard. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're looking good. We're hanging out. Looking good. What are you direct to? Right now we're going to... What are we direct to? We're direct to SP. Let me see. So right now we're going direct to Sam Papa, but I think we're going to go and take a shortcut. We'll go direct to Hotel Whiskey is what I'm going to go direct to here. So we're going to insert that. We've been cleared for our little shortcut direct to Hotel Whiskey. Are you low on gas? No, we are not low on gas. We make sure we made sure to make sure we load the fuel. So we're in kilograms, so that's why it looks a little low. But if you look at our fuel, we have 8,100 kilograms of fuel, which is plenty of fuel for the flight. I'm not sure off the top of my head what that transitions into for pounds. Pounds would be a bigger number than kilograms. But yeah, no, we're not. We are not low on fuel. We did remember to load the fuel this time, as we did do that once, and we barely made it to our destination on fumes. So, but now even with this shortcut we're about to take here, direct to HW, we definitely have enough. Definitely have enough for the trip. We could simulate a stalled engine. We're not going to simulate it on this flight, as I don't want to mess up the flight. This is our redemption back into Pyro. I don't really simulate emergencies too often. If they happen, well, then they happen. We have random failures on, so it could happen on its own. That's kind of typically how we love to do it. Did Simbury Community subs one? Yes, that's the rival we got. 8,000 kilograms equals 17,636 pounds of fuel. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Mike, for that translation there. So yeah, we got plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. Alright, we're good then? Yeah. So we got the same arrival. We are good. Thank you, Google. Yes. Google is your friend. You can find anything on Google. I feel like Google would be one of the funnest companies to work for. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie The Interview with Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn, where there's some salesmen and they have no idea about tech stuff, and yet they apply for an internship at Google. Any of you guys seen that movie? So from my understanding, if you've seen that movie and you see how Google is in the movie, they got like free food, nap pods, the slides to go from the second floor to the bottom floor. That apparently is exactly how it is to work for Google. Apparently. Gee, if I knew that off the top of my head, I would be rich. So yeah, but apparently that, how it happened in the movie, that's apparently what it really is like to work at Google. They got free food, you can take naps, you can come and go as you please. Mr. Geo, Captain Geo on board, welcome, sir. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Geo, welcome, sir. In our redemption flight into Pyro. Welcome aboard. Mr. Geo, are you excited finally to be able to start training here soon? I know I am. For the world flight in November. I think it's 1 month till you're out here, something like that, right? A little over a month, month and a half. Gamer, welcome back. OG Gamer, welcome, welcome. I sent a YouTube emoji. I did see that. I did. I like it. I like it. Hopefully soon, one day, we'll have our own custom emojis. Alright, don't break my back, Captain. I don't know, Gio. Everyone had to sign a waiver before they came aboard the plane today. A death certificate and a death waiver just in case. So yeah, Memorial Weekend, sweet, sweet. It's gonna be fun. You're just gonna do some more drifting. We're gonna try to not have to Tokyo drift it on the runway. If it is unstable, we will go around. We're gonna make sure we get a good landing in this time. T-Mac forgot to sign the waiver. He was he missed the waiver. So if we crash, he's kind of gonna be a little screwed. He's going to be a little screwed. Little screwed as we're climbing up to 37,000 feet. Another 9,000 feet to go. And then we'll let everyone walk around the cabin in our cruise until we get there. And then it's cross your arms and legs and pray. So I have not flown into Pyro since our last stream into Pyro. Have not had any practice flights into it, nothing. So we're going in cold turkey. We got our little in-flight snacks and Ritz peanut butter cheese crackers. Mike says, I hope they took down the fence. Oh boy. But that takes away all the fun trying to avoid the fence. Yeah, there's no fun if they take the fence down. We're going to do our best to avoid the fence. Who knows, we might end up taking the fence down for them. But hopefully we don't... Hopefully that doesn't happen. Very big, high mountains over there. I think the shortcut we're taking is actually going to help us avoid some of the turbulence from the Himalayas. But you'll be able to see Mount Everest in the distance. Once we get over by the mountains. Let's do this side. Get more points by coming close to the fence. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike's on fire tonight. Putting all the pressure on me for a good landing. Do, 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 do. I should make the gambling price max higher. I'm going to do better on my landing. Oh, Mr. Foster's guaranteeing a butter. Oh boy. Alright, let's see here. Alright, there you go. I've doubled the max. I've doubled the max betting on there, so it goes up to 1,000 now. I think you should let Foster land first. Well, if I let him land first, we won't be able to see his landing to prove that he got a butter. Angels are currently in the lead 3-2 over Texas right now. In the top of the 7th. Otani, Rendon, and Stassi all have RBIs. He might not be able to land. Okay, now, alright. I see how we doing, Mike. Saying he's not going to land because we're going to be splattered all over the runway, or what? Ooh, Foster's putting it in. He's saying he's the greatest sim pilot in the world. I don't know. I think there's a few streamers that might have something to say about that. I think Captain Geo might have something to say about that. Captain Geo might have something to say. Captain Canada might have something to say. Oh boy. We're going to see. Everyone's going to be watching after we land, Foster. Pressure's going to be on. Pressure will be on. Alright, let's check in on the flight deck here. Just about reaching cruising altitude here. We're going to get our fasten seatbelt signs off. We'll let the passengers walk around a little bit. Look at that nice mountain view over there. View of the Himalaya mountain range. And Foster likes the pressure. Foster likes the pressure. Must be a closer. Let's see if he can handle it, though, like Mariano Rivera. See if he can shut the door. Shut the door and any doubts about his butter landing. The Angels are putting the pressure on Texas right now. They got bases loaded, top of the 7th, 1 out. The powerhouse Max Stassi stepping up to the plate.
Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating with the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Enjoy the window view here for a little bit. I'm like Alanis Chapman when I have a hard landing. I just laugh and blow it off. Oh boy. Oh boy. That sounds like shots fired. Alright, Stassi with the RBI ground out. Angels up 4-2 now. In real life, this flight is probably so beautiful looking out at the mountains and everything. And then the landing, too. It's going to be so cool when that new shared flight plugin gets released. And you guys will actually be able to ride in the back. In the passenger cabin. It's not for Microsoft, I don't think. I think it's just for X-Plane, but even in X-Plane, that's going to be so cool. Actually having passengers in your plane that are sitting there and being able to watch the flight while they're watching the stream too. It's going to be pretty cool. Oh yeah, the landing. Oh yeah, the landing. So we're having a nice smooth flight so far over to Paro. So that little shortcut we had, that should have cut off some time on our flight. That probably cut off about 20 minutes of flight time, maybe. Are you going to get the Phoenix A320? Yeah, I'll definitely be getting the Phoenix A320 when it comes out too. What Mach am I? We are Mach 0.779. So basically Mach 0.78, just under that. But yeah, and I'll definitely be getting the Phoenix when it comes out, A320. Hang on a sec. Get the fan on, getting a little warm in here. Having the PC's like having a little mini heater in your room. The closer you get to the airport. Which sim do you prefer to fly? You know, I like both of them. I love flying in Microsoft, but I also love flying in X-Plane. As of right now, I would say I prefer to fly in X-Plane just because there's more planes available. But once the PMDG 737 releases for Microsoft, and the Phoenix A320. There's also a 757 in development. There's a 787 in development for Microsoft. So once those planes start releasing, it could drastically change. It could be I start definitely preferring Microsoft, but that's just because I mean look at the visuals of Microsoft. That's really the big thing of Microsoft. I mean the visuals are unbelievable. No one and no sim is ever going to come close to what these are right now. So it's a very much more visual pleasing simulator. And if they can get the same aircraft that X-Plane has, I think Microsoft is also more stable when I run it, where I don't have as many issues. Sometimes it's like X-Plane we do with freezing or crashing. So I mean like I said, I like to fly both. But I would definitely say X-Plane has the edge right now, just because solely on aircraft. Aircraft and the way they handle. But I think as soon as the 737 releases, it's going to be a complete game changer for Microsoft. We're going to be testing that plane out quite a bit. So I do plan on giving one away as well when we stream with it. So it's gonna be some fun times. So we're still not sure what the price is going to be. Supposedly the price is going to be fairly cheap on the initial release because instead of including all the variants in one package, they're separating them so you can just buy the ones that you want. Because for example, like I probably won't buy the 600 variant just because I don't fly the 600 very often. But I'll definitely get the first one's the 700. I'll definitely get the 800, the 900. I'll definitely be getting the Maxes when they come out because they're also going to come out with the 738 Max, Max 7, Max 8, Max 9. So maybe more affordable to start. You just have to purchase multiple packages instead of just one giant one. Which that's probably a better way to do it so people don't have to pay $100 right off the bat. So that's probably, but yeah, once that comes out, man, it's going to be a game changer. Also the MD80, the MD80 also I believe is coming out from Microsoft. So I mean, there's a lot of planes coming out for both Microsoft and X-Plane. So I mean, we're definitely never going to be fully out of X-Plane. We're still going to use both sims. We may start to favor Microsoft towards when that the PMDG is released. But there's still tons of aircraft in X-Plane that Microsoft doesn't have that we can fly. So, and X-Plane, as long as you had, depending on when you're flying, X-Plane, you know, looks still pretty good too. It's not like it looks horrible. It's just not nearly as good as Microsoft. But Microsoft is on a whole nother planet. Do, 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 do. So, but yeah, it's just on a whole nother planet. Oops. Do, do. Let's go down here and let's check. Let's see. So it's saying we should be at our destination in just about an hour at this point. We are 36 minutes into flight, so yeah, we cut off about 20 minutes of our total flight time with that shortcut. So yeah, should be there just about an hour. Just about an hour into Pyro. Blue, welcome, hello, how are you doing? I have not seen it. Mike, you sent it on Discord? I haven't checked Discord. Oh, there we go. Yes. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yes, you can, Mike. Your answer is yes, of course. You can share it wherever you'd like, anywhere. Anywhere and everywhere you'd like, sir. Yep, anywhere and everywhere you'd like. So wind's still only 2 knots, variable at 2 knots really in Pyro, so everything's looking pretty good. No major issues at this point. Temperature is only 6 degrees, so a little chilly in Pyro. A little chilly in California standards, anyways. Realistically, it's not that cold, but California cold. California cold. Do do do. Have you ever had snow in Cali? Yes, we have. So, well, where I live, it doesn't really snow. It has snowed, like, occasionally. So, like, 2 winters ago, we had snow and actually stuck on the ground in some parts in Southern California. Same with this past winter. However, it mainly just snows in the mountains, which we're only about an hour from the mountains. So yeah, I'm about an hour from the mountains if I wanted to go to the snow. Really, where we live in Southern California, Inland Empire, we're an hour and a half in every direction from anything that you can think of you'd want. The beach, the desert, the woods, the mountains, snow, water skiing, snow skiing, the desert, you know, theme parks, Disneyland, Six Flags, San Diego. all kinds of things. Within an hour and a half or less reach from where we're at. So if it wasn't just so damn expensive in California, California would be really the perfect place to live with weather and, you know, as long as you can handle the hot summers. It does get pretty hot unless you live at the beach. It's not as bad, but that's really super expensive. Talking about $1 million homes if you want to live at the beach. Nothing under $1 million there. If you're living anywhere remotely close to the beach. What are you direct to right now? We are direct to Kivad, Kyle Echo Victor Oscar Delta. So we are direct to Kivad. Is where we're flying to right now. Let me show you here. We're almost to Kivad. This is where we're at. Almost to Kivad. Mr. Patrick, welcome aboard. Glad to see you tonight. I know it's pretty late for you, but glad to see you. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Those of you just joining us too, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button for me. It really helps out the stream, and I do appreciate it. We have already surpassed our normal goal for likes on today's flight. Let's see if we can up the ante. I think we can possibly double our goal, maybe. I don't know if we can maybe double our goal or not. That would be pretty awesome. I think we were pretty much at our goal almost before we even left the ground today. So you guys' support has been truly, truly awesome. And I very much appreciate it. Each and every one of you. Because none of this is possible without your guys' support. Do, 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 do. So tomorrow, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream it. I probably won't be able to stream it, but I'll definitely have pictures and videos posted on Discord of the full cockpit simulator Boeing 737-800 that I will be testing out tomorrow, part of our world flight group, as we are nearing sim completion on our project that we've been working on with our SoCal team. Everyone's put in so much good work, and it is nearing perfection. But I'll be testing all the flight controls and everything, making sure it works. I'm turning to Kivad right now. My FMC is being weird. Ah, that's weird. What waypoint are you at right now? Yeah, we're working real good. Wonder what I should get for dinner after this. Anyone know what I should have for dinner? I need some suggestions. So I could make some cheese quesadillas. I can make some bean and cheese burritos. Or I could go get something. My time stream's over. I could go get some Subway or some Chipotle or Jersey Mike's or Del Taco or Taco Bell. You made New York strips? Ooh, that sounds good. Supposed to be going to Kivad, but it was drifting off by like 50 miles. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all, sir. Dang, Shohei Ohtani with another home run against the Texas Rangers. Angels now up 6-2 on that 2-run bomb. That's 3 home runs for Ohtani in the last 2 games. 3 home runs in 2 games for Ohtani. Ohtani is warming up. He is heating up, friends. I think his timing's back. I think his timing is back. I just hammered a big ass steak. Oop. Streamlabs didn't like ass. Oops. That was a laser shot out of the yard. Absolute laser for Ohtani. Mobby, no, it's no worries. Streamlabs just being picky tonight. Streamlabs being picky. Yeah, it's just Streamlabs. I think it'd be really cool to see Mount Everest in person. Because obviously that's the mountain range over there that contains Mount Everest. I don't know if that's exactly it or not. Somewhere over there. I think it'd be awesome to be able to see that in person. I don't think I'd ever be able to attempt to climb it, but I'm definitely in no shape to climb Mount Everest. But flying over it would be pretty cool. I want to see Mount Everest. Yeah, seeing Mount Everest would be pretty cool. Like I said, it is over there in that mountain range. Like I said, it might be that one there. I'm not 100% sure, but not 100% sure. But we are right off Nepal. And just by looking at the mountains, it's either that one or it could be like that one way over there. Those kind of look even bigger, so it might be the ones over there. But I'm not 100% sure. So you might be able to see it as we turn towards that direction, maybe. Because we'll eventually be getting closer going over this direction. Last time you flew coaster? Yes. So last time, I'll show you what we did. So on our last route, we went all the way up this way and came down. This time we took a shortcut. So we were closer up here, and then we still would have drifted off this way. I'm not sure if this is the exact same route that we took, but I know if we went up this way, it would have been right along the mountains up here. Until we got further down here, and then we'll get closer to the mountains as we come into Paro, going down that way. Well, I just shared your link to a few of my aviation groups on Facebook. Appreciate it, Mike. Very much appreciate you, sir. We welcome anyone and everyone to the channel. You guys are free to share the link wherever you may want. If you want to help support the channel, that's very much appreciative. So yeah, very, very much appreciative, Mr. Mike. Less turbulence staying off the mountain. Yeah, we also get less turbulence. It's been a nice smooth flight staying away from the mountains on this one. So I'm sure we're going to get some turbulence though as we do our approach into Pyro going through the mountains. But for now, much smoother flight. You guys are able to walk around, stretch your legs before the tense landing into Pyro. You guys can walk around hopefully for one last time, before your backs are broken or worse. Or the backs are broken or worse.
Here's to the good days. Here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow.
Have my last drink, yes. What approach are you planning? We're doing the 1-5 Zulu, I believe. Yes, we're doing the RNAV 1-5 Zulu approach, Mr. Foster. Here we go. So this is our approach here. So we're coming in right here, and we're going to be swooping through the mountains here. And we're making a right turn, and we'll be coming through the valley and right over the hill, right into the runway there. This is our missed approach procedure, so if we do have a missed approach and need to go around, we'll have to fly this approach course here. Go all the way here, we'll circle, come back to land, and we'll be landing the opposite direction into Pyro on the approach back. So that's our missed approach procedure. If we do have to declare missed approach, we will do our missed approach procedure and come back in. Hopefully, though, we get it down in a nice greaser on the first landing. Hopefully no one breaks their back, or their ankles, or their legs. Hopefully we don't pop any tires or fences. But who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. Anything can happen here on the channel and on this flight. That's why you guys signed waivers. That Royal Bhutan Airways is no responsible for any disfigurement of your body. Ooh. So yeah, we are not responsible for any bodily harm or disfigurement on this flight. Oh boy. So yes, hold on to your butts, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your butts. It's gonna be a wild one. Never know. We might even go fully inverted for whatever reason. Might do a whole barrel roll right now at 37,000 feet. Could you imagine doing a barrel roll on one of these planes at 37,000 feet? The wings would probably snap off the aircraft. Yeah, the wings would probably snap off. Let's see, where are we right now on the map? We are currently right over... Oops. Don't want to do that. Can't really tell what we're over right now. We're still technically over in India. Yeah, we're still technically over in northern eastern India until we cross over into Bhutan and Nepal. India is actually a pretty big country. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So anyone got any big Easter plans? Anyone do anything for Easter tomorrow? I don't think every country celebrates Easter, right? Is that just an American holiday? Or no, well, it's religious. I doubt it's just an American holiday. There's probably lots of people that celebrate Easter for different reasons. What's our direct? Papa Tango is our next direct. So yeah, Papa Tango is our next direct, as you can see here, and that's when we start our turn in. So I mean, technically we could go direct to here and kind of shortcut it a little bit. That'll get us a little bit closer to the mountains. Let's see, where's our top of descent marker on here? Is that our top of descent way over here? We've still got it quite a ways in. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go direct to there. Why not? Cut off a little bit more time. So Runkin is now our Rukini, however you say that. That's now our new direct. So we're going to cut in towards the mountains here a little bit closer, a little sooner. Our new direct. So Angel's up now, top of the night, 6-2. Courtesy of Shohei Ohtani's 2-run blast to right center field. Looks like we're turning slightly. I think that's because of the wind. Are you going to subsu after... So we bypassed PPT. Now we're going direct to Rukini. Rukini is what we're going direct to right here. Romeo, Umbrella, Kilo, November, Indigo is what we're going direct to. And then from there, as you can see on our flight plan here, we're going to hit these waypoints on our way to Subsu, which was where we'll start our top of descent right here, descending down into Pyro. So which I could take a look at all these waypoints, make sure altitudes are matching and looking good. So from Subsu, at PR88, we should be at flight level 170.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiot. keep me company downtown before the clock runs out.
I'm gonna make it a hard 17,000 here. And then from there, we're gonna go. So PR 744, that's fine. PR 842 should be 15.2. PR 816, we should be at 13.8, which is good. And at 145 on the nuts.
Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up.
Alright, there we go. And our landing altitude's about 7,400 feet. So yeah, all of our RNAV and VNAV data should look correct. So we should be looking good. First landing ever in Pyro and first time in the Airbus in like a year. Should be interesting. Hey, you promised a butter, Foster. Should be no problem for the greatest sim pilot of all time. Yeah, it should be no problem for you, Mr. Foster. You promised that butter. He just promised. He guaranteed the butter. Ooh, Tyler Ward with the home run. Angels now up 7-2 in the top of the ninth, adding on to the score. It's still no problem, obviously. All right, we'll see. I need you to record your flight, sir. I need you to record your flight so we have some proof. Just in case we can't land on our first attempt, I'm gonna need that like screenshot of your landing rate or something. So we're gonna need that proof. All right, we'll see, Foster. We shall see. We shall see. I'll screenshot my landing rate for show. Alright. Sounds good. Sounds good. Do. It'll be so low, there won't be much to screenshot. Someone's cocky. This will be one hell of a night approach. Oh, boy. Do they even allow night approaches into Pyro? They might not even allow night approaches. I have no idea, to be honest now. I wonder. Yeah, that would be interesting. I wonder. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here for music. Here's some epic, suspenseful music. Google is outlined, friend. They do not allow night landings. Ah, gotcha. See, I figured as much because of the terrain that you'd have to be able to see where you're going. So that makes sense. I don't know. I think I might have. I've seen several videos into Pyro. I'm not sure if that's the exact one though, but I have seen several videos. Yeah, I've seen several videos like that though. This is like some Mission Impossible music right here, about to pull off the impossible landing into Pyro. Feel like Tom Cruise about to enter the cockpit and take over my plane. So I don't know if you guys heard or not, he's actually supposed to be going to space to start filming for part of a movie this year. Like towards the end of the year, he's supposed to go to the space station to film a movie. This guy's insane. Trying to find the right song here. That's not it. That's not it either. We need some metal or something? Let's see. There we go. This is some metal for you. Our metal music just for Mr. Foster. Let's see how we're doing on our flight path here. We're getting close. Our top of descent still a little ways away. I feel a good feeling we're going to see not one but two area approaches. Well, we're about to find out here soon. We are about to find out soon. We're in air for 1 hour and 12 minutes. We got about probably 20 minutes to our top of descent. 20 minutes or so. Maybe a little less to our top of descent. So we're going to start with our descent down to 13.8 on our descent. 13,800. So we're going to pre-program that in here as we get closer. We are 160 miles, or no, 120 miles top of descent. So not far at all. Mike, you're going to witness the greatest sim landing in the history of flights. Someone is extra cocky tonight. Extra cocky, that's for sure. I'm holding to that. That's what she said. Oh boy, we're getting crazy now. We are getting crazy in chat. Keep an eye on there. We don't want to miss our top of descent marker. Minus 69, that's my goal. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're getting crazy. But yes, minus 69, that's our goal every time. Every time, that's our goal. But we're looking good. We're flying. The Angel just won against Texas 7-2. Put that hurt on the Texas Rangers. And the Braves won. It's a good day, boys. And if you don't get that butter landing, though, the Braves are going to lose tomorrow. Since you've been so cocky, if you don't get that butter landing tonight, they're going to lose tomorrow. No, I just talked my game. My game. Oh boy. Oh boy, he went there. Yes, he did. He definitely went there. He definitely went. Way out in left field is where he went. He went way out to left field. You guys are absolutely nuts. You guys are nuts. I think it just has something to do with everyone named Mike. We're all nuts. Everyone with the name Mike is all nuts. There's too many Mikes here. We're all nuts. Imagine that. Yeah, we're all nuts. All one big nuts up here. Alright, so if we go in here and we use the little calculator. Ooh, all D's nuts. You gotta be a little crazy to be named Mike. Yes, you do. That's for sure. You'd be a little crazy, living on the edge. A little crazy. Got some nice clouds coming in now. It's getting crazier the closer you get to Pyro. Right? So yeah, I'll be starting our descent here very soon. About 50 miles from top of descent. Does help I'm drinking my last couple drinks either. Yeah, passengers better drink up all the alcohol they can now, because it's going to be a wild one on the way down. Might be the last drinks you ever have. I feel like this is heavy metal of Pirates of the Caribbean. Not for your passengers. I feel like it's heavy metal Pirates of the Caribbean, like Captain Jack's about to walk in the cockpit and sit next to me. Like I'm about to ransack a pirate ship. Right? We're the pirates of the high airways. Pirates of the sky, that's what we are. Pirates of the sky. Pirates of the sky, that's what we are. Oh boy, but yeah, we're about 40 miles from our top of descent into Pyro. We'll be starting that here very soon. Those of you just joining us, make sure you don't forget to smash that thumbs up button down. I think it'd be really cool if somehow we got to 30 likes by the time we get to Pyro. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. That subscribers only mode on just to avoid the YouTube bots. Only 70 miles top of the drop for you, so you're 30 miles behind me then, because we got 40 miles. 40 miles to go. Stay tuned, it's going to be a fun approach. Oh, it's going to be fun, alright. Alright, alright, alright. Not one, but two. Yes, two fun approaches. Is this tougher than the real visual, in your opinion? This is one of the... Yes, this is one of the most difficult approaches in the world to fly. So, the DC river visual, in my opinion, is actually fairly easy. I can land the DC river visual with my eyes closed almost. This is, That arrival has nothing on this one. So yeah, that arrival has nothing on this arrival. When you land, you basically have to almost scrape the side of a mountain to line up with the runway correctly. Basically. Like your feet from a mountainside. Yeah, not very many pilots are certified to be able to fly this approach. Not any pilot can fly into Pyro. You have to be specially certified. So yeah, this is one of, if not the hardest approach in the world, I think. If it's not, it's definitely in the top 5 or 10. Yeah, there's like a little mountain ridge that you go over, and as soon as you go over that mountain ridge, affects my voice. Yeah, as soon as you go over that mountain ridge, the runway is like right there. Sometimes you almost have to stall just to get in there. Alright, how's that on the voice? That look better? Hopefully that looks better. Does that look better now? Was that half to 1 second before I just fixed it? Or is it still better? Okay. "20 miles, boys, 20 miles. Top of descent. 20 miles. So just a couple minutes. Even the music knows we're about to start our descent. 20 miles. 15 miles now. Let's notify our cabin. Take their seats. Seatbelt signs coming on. So, as you can see there, we're getting a little closer to the mountains here. As we're about to fly right through these bad boys down into the airport. Yes, sir, we just got that seatbelt sign on. Everyone can return to their seats. Return to the seats and hold on to their butts. I wish I could play the "It's the Final Countdown" if it wasn't copyrighted. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Did I play baseball in high school? I didn't. I was mainly a pitcher in high school. I could play pretty much any position fairly good, but pitching was my main position in high school. I would say my highest skill was my fielding. I was really good at fielding. I'm not a very good hitter. I was definitely not a very good hitter. I was probably like average pitcher. Alright, top of descent reached. There we go. We have started our descent, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, our descent has started. This is your captain speaking. Our started our descent into Pyro. Will you please strap in your seatbelts, hold on for dear life. We should have you hopefully safely on the ground in about 20 minutes. Did you get any college looks? No, because I was dumb and I didn't play my senior year of baseball. So basically, junior year I discovered girls, lost track, didn't play senior year of baseball. So yeah, no, I didn't really have. I mean, I went to a couple showcases, but if I would have stuck with it, I probably would have played in college. But I was dumb and found girls, so that didn't happen. So something I do regret till this day. So So, but I'm thinking about going with one of my friends and joining their adult league. Brushing off the old rust off the shoulder and off the arm, and thinking about going in and playing some adult hardball leagues. Oh boy, here we go. The captain said, hopefully. Hey, we're just being honest. We're just being honest. Hopefully we get you on the ground safe and sound. That's the model of Royal Bhutan Airways. Hopefully we get you there safely. So let's go ahead and enter in our descent data too. We'll go to our perf page. We enter our descent data QNH 1021 and 9 degrees. So 1021 and 9 degrees here. Winds are 350 at 3. There we go. Oops. There we go. And our baro. What's our minimums for this flight? Our baro is going to be 10,290, 10,290 feet. So high minimums for this approach because it is a high landing. So the landing altitude, airport elevation is 7,300 feet. So that's another reason why this makes this a dangerous approach, because of the high altitude. High altitude also makes it dangerous. So the high altitude mixed with the mountains. We'll bring back a little speed brake here, help with our descent a little bit. Ooh, you just had Tommy John surgery? Ooh, Foster, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Too many curveballs as a youngster then, huh? Because you're still in high school, right? Aren't you still in high school, Foster? The thin air, not much lift. Yes, thin air, not as much lift. So yeah, man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a rough injury to go through. Having Tommy John that early is pretty bad. So that's kind of what we're seeing in baseball these days, though, and why so many pitchers in the major league level are getting hurt right now is because, in my personal opinion, kids in little league should not be throwing curveballs. Fastball, changeup, that should be the repertoire of everyone in little league. Shouldn't be doing any curveballs, sliders, splitters. Especially, I mean, you can start doing that stuff maybe in high school, but little league, before high school, you shouldn't be really throwing curveballs and splitters and all kinds of sliders. Yeah, fastball, changeup, all the way. I mean, look at Mariano Rivera. You really don't need more than a fastball. You know, he didn't have curveballs and all that stuff. He had 2-seam cutter, 4-seam. I think he used an occasional changeup, but it was mainly heat. And look at how successful he was. You know, it's all about location, location, location. It sucks, but I'm grateful. Surgery was very successful, so I'll be back. That's good to hear. That is good to hear, sir. Do you throw right-handed or left-handed? And then do you bat the same way, or do you bat opposite of what you throw? Because I know if you're like Shohei Ohtani, where you throw right but bat left, you can still bat even after Tommy John. Like, it doesn't affect the swing as much. So what was your speed on your pitch too? Right, both got it. What was your fastball speed? How fast do you throw? Because I was definitely no flamethrower. I mean, I could get to the 80s, but not anything above that. Back in the day. One thing I was very thankful for in high school was I had a rubber arm. It never hurt. I never had arm issues. I could throw all day, and it just never give me any issues. Now probably a different story because I haven't really thrown since high school. I don't think. I mean, I've had like a little bit where I've played catch, and I started to dust off the old arm some years ago, but since then I haven't really done much. I'm an infielder. I hit 90 in infield via. Ah, gotcha. Shortstop, third baseman, second baseman. So you had Tommy John, and you're not even a pitcher. Oh, that's even worse. That sucks. From all them infield throws. Alright, so we're coming in pretty nice here. Oh, we need to bring in our speed brakes. Need to slow us down to 185 here, coming up. We are getting a little high. As we now are starting to hit that turbulence over the mountains. Third and short, got it. Nice. So we are a little high here. We're going to bring our speed back to 170 here. I'm going to go flaps 1. So pretty crazy that we're flying on the mountains here and we have to go flaps 1 already at 20,000 feet. Assume the brace position. Yeah, because we are already high. I'm going to pull back this speed and see if we can get our descent down a little bit. Right now the aircraft definitely doesn't want to descend. Alright, we're officially in the thick of it now in our descent here into Pyro. Let's get standard pressure back over here. Oop, come on. And our QNH though is going to be 1021. 1021 on the QNH. I'm going to go flaps 2 here. Alright, so we need to go down here, make sure approach phase has been activated. We're going to activate our approach phase. We're going to turn our approach button on. It won't let us yet. .147 is where we need to be at, so we're going to go flaps 3. And then we're going to go full flaps here in a minute. Alright, so we're going full flaps. I'm going to get the music off. I'm going to get our sounds turned back up so we can focus on our approach. He's concentrating real hard. Will we die? Hopefully not. Remember, Michael's behind us, so you don't have much time. He's a little bit behind me, though.
2,500.
So let's arm our spoilers, bring them in, arm them. And let's notify the cabin. Alright, let's get landing system on. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Auto brake medium. Alright, so our auto brakes are not working. So we're going to have to brake manually here. Alright, so we're gonna pretty much hand fly it from here. Autopilot is coming. That's auto throttle, sorry. Autopilot's coming off. Alright, let's go gear down. I'm gonna go spoilers out again because we are coming in hot. We're gonna go manual throttles.
100 above.
So this B-nav
Minimum.
profile is definitely really high for whatever reason. We're coming in. We might be too fast, so we definitely might have to go around. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go around, I think, on this.
Pull up.
So we'll see.
Too low terrain. Too low terrain. Pull up. Too low
Yeah.
terrain. Too low terrain. Pull up. Too low terrain. Pull
Yeah, we're
up.
going around.
Too low terrain. Pull up.
Going
Flight
around.
attendants, please prepare for landing.
We are going around. Alright, wait for flaps. We'll go around here. So definitely going around. So yeah, no, definitely high on the descent there. Definitely going around.
Two 2,500. 2,500.
So we're going to follow this valley out pretty much.
Two 2,500. Two 2,500.
I might go around too. Yeah, you might. Like I said, it comes up real quick there, and for whatever reason, I don't know why it's telling us to be so high. We should be definitely lower when we get to that point. Alright, so while we're going this way, we're going to go here. I'm going to get us capped off here at 15,000 feet. 16,000 feet here. Mandatory 16,000 feet. Alright, so under McDo here, we're going to need to go in here and land the arrival now for the opposite direction. Should be runway 33. Actually, make sure we're not going to crash. There we go. Actually, we're going to do the same approach again. We're going to do it from Biga. So, we got our go around, we got our new fix now. We're going to circle, come back in. We're going back to 780. We're going to do it again, so we'll go around. That'll be mandatory 16,000 feet and max 185 knots. We're going to slow down to 185 knots. Good luck. Thanks, Patrick. Mike, did you go around already? Our autopilot kicking off here. Oh, I see why, because we need to get flaps out. Autopilot is protecting for the stall. There we go. There we go. I think he crashed. Did he crash? Speed brakes back in, there we go. I can be armed. Auto brake's still not working, but that's alright. Oh, don't forget to replay it. Well, it's a good thing we didn't land on the first one, because I definitely forgot the replay. So, good thing we went around. Thank you for reminding me, Mike. Alright, so we're headed back in now, looking good. little bit until we get closer to the waypoint. Oh, Mr. Foster went around. Yep, we're doing a second attempt. Now that we know, though, exactly how close it is, when we start that turn, how we gotta just descend real quick. Okay, now let's bring it down to 185. Whoops. 185. Foster's still alive. I like landing Innsbruck. Yeah, I like that landing too. That's a really good approach. Yeah, what Foster also said? Yeah. Still alive. 2 go-arounds, what in the holy hell's going on? I would get it first time, I think. I'm pretty good at hard approaches. Well, Patrick, you should have flew along with us. You should have flew with us, Patrick. You should have flown along with us. Now we're looking good, though, back on the approach. We'll start slowly going down here. We're going to go to 14. 14.5 here. Go flaps 2 here. Good thing you loaded extra fuel. Yes, we're still good on the fuel. Still got 4,500 kilograms. So we are still good on the fuel. We could probably still do it even another go around with that fuel we got. Hopefully that's not what it comes to. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, 5,000 pounds of fuel left. Looking good. So we're at 14.5. We'll stay at this current altitude till we get a little bit closer. Alright, we're going to start descending here. ER 730, yes, it's good descent there. Landing lights on. Oh boy. Alright, take number 2, guys. Attempt number 2, we'll get it. We'll get her done on this one. I would prefer to be lower than higher. Yeah. What runway are we going into again? I'm going to the same runway, Foster, runway 15. So, you can see here on the chart, we came in this direction, and then we flew out this way. I'm coming back now on this approach to this side. Coming back in the same way we went in, so we just got to know that as soon as we get to this point, we have to start an immediate descent down as fast as possible. So pretty much I'm going to hand fly it from that point on. Yeah, I'd prefer to be lower too, but we can only get so low without hitting the mountains. So at that waypoint, it's a mandatory 13,800 feet and 145 knots. And the reason we're 145 knots is because we have to start descending there. So we have about 5,000 feet to go down to the runway. The runway's at 7,000. Start slowing us down here. So we'll go to 170, we'll go flaps 3. Go 140, 145 on the speed. We'll go flaps full. How did you crash last time? We didn't crash. It just wasn't pretty. We Tokyo drifted it on the runway in the grass and landed. Yeah, so we definitely didn't crash, but it definitely wasn't the safest landing in the world. Alright, so here goes the turn. I'm going to go autopilot off here. Hand fly it in. I'm probably going to need to deploy speed brakes as soon as we get over this ridge. We're we're at 145. It can't get much slower than that. We can go a little bit slower. We're supposed to be at 145, or max 145, I guess. Yeah, let's go 135.
2,500.
Oop, let me pull up a little bit. We're getting a little low. Got that mountain a little close.
$1,000.
Okay, now we're starting our descent. Right over the mountain. Our landing speed 147. I think we're going to stick with 140 though. Alright, now we're looking good and stable, I think. Approach mode again. So let's do that. Let's bring out the speed brakes. I'm gonna go gear down for more drag.
2,500.
Alright, my throttles.
$100 above.
100 above.
Minimum.
Continue. Alright, so now we're more stable. We're looking good. You can check the cabin, make sure they're notified. We still have our speed brakes out. Alright, we're going to bring those in, arm them. Here goes nothing. No ILS, it's all RNAV.
1,000.
Goes nothing.
$500. 300. 200.
Pull up.
Nope, we're going
Pull
in.
up. Pull up. Pull up.
200.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
30. 20. 10. 5.
Alright, inverters are out, full brakes. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh, damn. Didn't start the replay. Oh boy. Alright, well we got it in. Nice and safe. Nice and safe. Hey, that was not a bad landing. I mean, it was firm. It was about a minus 300. Run the back, taxi back on the runway. I don't think there's very many... Yeah, I did forget to replay. My apologies, friends. I was so focused on the landing. Flaps can come in though. Spoilers disarmed. Not bad. I think that definitely redeems us from our first initial flight into Pyro. We were reminding you, I know, I was super focused. I had it open, I just didn't press. I had it open, didn't press start. That's my fault, ladies and gentlemen. But we made it safe. We'll be able to watch Foster land though, as soon as we get off the runway as taxi a little quicker. How far are you out, Foster? Foster, how far are you out from the runway? Is he still there? Did he die? He's not answering on Unicom either. Foster's not answering. Oh yes, last time we almost took out this fence. Almost took out the fence. Alright, we're going to exit the runway here. Get our brake fans on. Lightning lights are coming off. Landing it now. He's dead. Hopefully you're not dead. You see my skid marks from last time. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna park her right about there. Let's get our parking brake set. We'll start the EP while we're waiting for Mr. Foster. Skid marks. Mr. Mike, calm down. I think they fixed my skid marks. Alright, since I did forget the replay though, we will be doing another flight into here soon. Or I might just do the... I could do the landing challenge and start back on final. Where are you at, Foster? Alright, if you bleeds on, we can go and power down engine number 1, engine number 2. Beacon light can come off. Oh, there's Mr. Foster. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh, he smashed it. Oh, he's pulling to me. I thought he was going to Tokyo drift it for a second. I think you smashed it a little harder than I did, Foster. I think that was a little bit harder than mine. Yeah, I think yours was a tad bit more of a smasher than ours was. Hold on, stay right there. Let me check your gear. Landing gear, is it alright? I think it's alright. I can't tell. Oh, I think there's a little crack. There's a little crack in your gear, sir. Right there. See that crack? There's some visible damage, sir, to your landing gear. Yep, she's damaged. She's totaled. Turn her in. Scrap her. Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah. We'll definitely be doing another flight into here soon. You just did the challenge all about the rudder on final? Yeah, no, it is all about the rudder. Actually, we're good. Are you sure? I don't know. I think I saw someone fly out a window. Alright, do you guys want to see me do the landing challenge real quick and load back up on final? We can do it one more time. And I can replay that one. So just let me know if you guys want to do that while Mr. Foster's taxiing in. I will do that before we wrap it up. No blown tires? Alright, hold on. Let me take a look here. Alright, so we're going to disconnect from Vatsim while Foster's driving in. Blew out the emergency exit. Alright, let's go back to the main menu. Let's see, can I start a flight on final? Is that possible on here? Yeah, I don't think we can. We'll just do the challenge. Mike! Mr. Mike coming in again with the $3 bomb. Mr. Mike. I appreciate you, sir, coming in with another $3 bomb. Fix you here, bringing you up to 25 on the month. Excuse me. Mr. Mike. Always a pleasure. Alright, let's go landing challenge. Things under epic, right? Yep, here we go. I wish you could change the plane, but... Alright. So, here we go. Thanks for what you do. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Mike, for all your support. Alright. There we go. Ready flight here. Power's coming out. We're gonna go record on the replay. Flaps are already set full. We're looking good. So unfortunately this is the default Airbus, but
1,000.
okay, gears down, we're looking good. I'm gonna go auto throttle off here.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20.
Oh,
Retard.
no good. Try something a little different there. We'll try that again. The replay was active. We don't want to see that replay, though. We don't want to see that replay. Our initial flight was better. We'll restart it. One more time. There goes the fence. Yeah, our rudder got away from us a little bit there. Alright, here we go, one more time. Ooh, floating it. We're floating.
30, 20. Retard.
I just slammed it into a mountain. Yeah, you gotta be careful of the mountains. Alright, we're gonna do it one more time. Third time's a charm. I had it that time. I just lost lift. Because I stopped paying attention to our speed. Oh, don't blame me for that. You gonna blame me because you crashed into a mountain? The thing is speed management, yes. And I started the replay late and then I forgot about the speed. Hey, I won Captain Canada's landing challenge on this approach at the expo. I didn't win, but I got like third, so I still won a prize. Alright, here we go. We're going to start the recording early. There we go.
$500. 400. 300. 200. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20.
Floating her a little bit.
Retard 5.
And we're down. Max brake. We're looking good, and all of a sudden we just start floating. A little too quick. So, not our best, but we did it. We got her down. Yeah, so I do have something planned next weekend for Iceland, Patrick. Next weekend, we got that planned. Alright, there you have it. Let's stop the recording. And then we're gonna go back to the main menu. We'll load back in and we can view the recording. But yeah, no, we do have something planned for Iceland next weekend. So let's go back into Pyro. We'll go right on the runway there. Okay, so will everything turn on real quick?
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Alright, so everything is in. And now if I hit replay, there we go. Flaps full. Enjoy the arrival here. Plenty of laughs. This was fun and funny flight. Yes, it was. Mr. Patrick, alright, we'll see you on the next one. I'm not sure if I'm going to have something tomorrow, as we're going to be pretty busy with Easter, but I'll try and do something. Might even do a little bit of farming tonight. Never know. Might do a little farming or some city skylines. Some city building. I think I might do some city building tonight. Enjoy the passenger view in here. Enjoy the passenger view in here as we get ready to wrap up the night. Our original landing in Pyro was good. We landed safely and firm. I think it was about minus 300. But we landed safely on the runway. On our second attempt into Pyro, we had to go around. Still want to see you on that farm sim? Yeah, we might do some tomorrow maybe. We might stream it tomorrow afternoon, evening. We're actually coming in good and right on the markers, and then all of a sudden we just we blared a little too hard. Oops. Yeah, we flared a little too hard there. Rewind it again. We go back inside, de-arm the spoilers. Right there, let me bring down the sound. It's also hard to gauge how far away you are from the mountain. Like, I could have got closer. Could have got us closer to the mountain. Right there, we pulled up too much. So, still not horrible. Not horrible. I'm gonna wind all the way back here. I'll let you guys enjoy the flight in here through the GoPro. Enjoy. And that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for tonight. Again, big shout out to Mr. Mike for the donations and the support, sir. Very big shout out, no floaties to you, sir. And everyone that came aboard, Mr. Foster that flew along with us, Mr. Patrick, OG Gaming, all the new subscribers that we had today, Eric, Infinity, and Max Gamer, and more. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us on our second stream of the day here into Pyro. I would say that we definitely redeemed ourselves. Let Mike be the judge of that, but I would say we definitely redeemed ourselves tonight in our second attempt into Pyro. Had to go around, and then we landed safely into Pyro.
500.
So, fun stream tonight. Again, thank you guys for joining in. We'll see you guys possibly tomorrow. If not, Monday for sure will be the next stream. We'll see you then. Maverick Mike out.
300. 200.
Pull up.
10. 10. 5.